Okay. Okay. I'm parrying this. First try. First try. Oh my lord! Oh my god! 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 Okay. Oh my god.
Is he still alive?
I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I got half health. I got grabbed. I quit the game so I could get out of the boss. And I'm okay. Round two. Round two. Why do I keep on forcing? Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yeah, roll! Yeah, go! Let's go, baby! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let me light that fire. Oh my god! I'm a sheep! I'm a sheep. Oh. I'm a sheep. Sheep. I love you too. Love you too, Tapas. Got that explosion. Let's go! Let's go! Let's let's check out the final stats. I equipped this ring? Hell yeah. I equipped it. Break it. Don't matter to me. Sure. Hello, good day, testing. This channel is dead of content behind here, back again. Red X-Star, coming with you with the latest update news. I have been doing, or I wanted to do, my friend, I'll keep it short, my friend was like, yeah, you playing that old boring Souls games again? I'm like, yeah, that game came out from 2013, why are you still playing that? You're not even that good, you're L. Call me El Bozo or something like that. I bet you can't even know that. I'm like, really? You're crazy. So, here comes this, not much of a journey, but periodic challenge that I did. No deaths on Dark Souls 1. And like, with Dark Souls 1, you know, it was one of the games I played. I got the remastered, but I also played the original on the Xbox 360. Probably have like 500 hours on the game. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And I went for it, and it's been a journey, and it's only 13 attempts. And in those 13 attempts, I had about 3 real long attempts, like 8 hour, 9 hour, 10 hours. So really, this was like a 45 hour, not 45 is too much, about like 35-hour challenge that it took. And I got it on this one right here, number 13. I had some trial runs just going through the game again, so it's really number 20, but each of those characters are probably like 10 minutes long, so they don't really count, and I started tracking on the character. Number 13, I would just want to say, Dark Souls 1, it is such a dichotomy where the game, and if no one has ever played the Souls game and you just got it with Elden Ring, go to Dark Souls 1. I mean, like, there's an order. Like, I have a friend that just played Elden Ring, loves the game, and he doesn't even play RPG games. You know what he plays? He plays Genshin. He's a Genshin gamer, and he started playing Elden Ring, and it's like, he's doing amazing. I guess the same OP mechanics in Elden Ring go to Genshin. And it's funny because people are starting to move from Elden Ring to Genshin, so you're kind of getting, like, how are they, accumulating to the different game. Is it harder? Is it easier? And most times people have harder times, and it's hilarious. But Dark Souls 1, the OG, the primordial, the game of the decade, I believe, award-winning game, it's fantastic. The first half of the game, which I'm not going to spoil in this review, is overall the most Elden Ring, the most open world without being labeled open world gameplay aspect from a Souls game you can get, besides Elden Ring. But I feel like the content's more flush in Elden Ring. Dark Souls 1 allows you, okay, I'm going to say this now, that if you're going to get Dark Souls 1, take this hint, please. If you are going to play Dark Souls 1, you'll be able to pick your starting gift. Get the Master Key. Why? Because this unlocks a whole open world. Basically, there's these random doors around the world, and you can either find the Master Key later in the game, or the keys for the doors, or you can get it right in the character selection, and you just have all this access. And for a new player that's blind, it feels like a grandiose world when you have the Master Key. But also, if you pick the Thief class, you start with the Master Key. It says in the description, so like you don't need to buy 2 Master Keys. You don't get nothing from that. So, but don't limit yourself to the Thief class. It has high dex, but that's what I did for my runs, just to get the Master Key, high dex, so I can get the Black Knight Halberd, which we'll get into that later. Dark Souls 1, first half of the game, which basically is the area in Orlando. Don't spoil yourself what it is, but when you get there, you'll know it immediately when the message comes across your screen. And Orlando, and you go to this grandiose city, is the most interconnected, amazing world layout build. I mean, just so many times I started my game. Boom, I run right down to, I go in the Valley of Drakes, and I run right through the Valley of Drakes. I fight the Black Knights. You ever get a Black Knight number? No. Then I go fight the Moonlight Butterfly, get the souls. Then boom, I run to Pinwheel, fight Pinwheel. I'm running across the map, and I'm not even going to new game areas. The game's difficulty can be absolutely trampled with knowledge, and you might be having, how did it take me 13 runs? Because I fall to my death. And I stinking cried that night. I was up till 3 a.m. in the morning, an amazing run, about an hour. I was on Nito. I had Nito and 4 kings left, besides Gwen. You don't even know who these names are. And then I died because I fell off the map. I went to sleep at 3 a.m. So heated, so heated. I fell off the map. But there's some hard rough enemies, As you can see from the clip, Gwen gave me some trouble, even though I was greedy, and plus I haven't fought Gwen in years. So it's like, honestly, everybody else was so much more prepared for. But even then, I just exit out. I could have lived and I could have beat Gwen if I didn't exit out because I checked over the damage. I would have lived. Back to the point. Back to the point. Dark Souls 1, absolutely phenomenal. The game came out 2011. Hidetaka Miyazaki director, what a banger. What an absolute banger. The first game you play through is going to give you so much death, so much struggle, challenge, exploration, just seeing this world, and you might flesh out the characters. You might get stuck in an area and you feel trapped. I remember in Dark Souls 1, I felt trapped in Blighttown at the bonfire. But you can pursue through, and if you want to go and look at the meta and look at the blind things and go online and figure out, do it. And it's still phenomenal. It's still phenomenal. What an amazing game. I would recommend. It's probably, I heard it was on sale on Steam for like $20. Dark Souls Remastered, which, even though no, Dark Souls 1 is the original game. Dark Souls Remastered, it came out in 2018, and it just basically fixed some bugs and increased the frame rate and the resolution. It's not that big of a change, but it's still something else that is different. And you also had the DLC, which, honestly, if you don't know how to access DLC, go search it up because it's kind of lunacy. But that's just like any quest line with the NPCs. It's kind of hard to find if you don't know the direct path by using a video or playing quite a lot of hours. 10 out of 10 game. This run has been, it kind of revealed to me the meta. Black Knight weapons so overpowered. Black Knight halberd overpowered. I was unlucky. It's funny. This gameplay, this run, I didn't get 0 Black Knight weapons from the early game or mid game, nor late game. So I used a Gravelord Serpent's sword from the Nito Covenant early game all the way to late end game. It was only until Gwen I grabbed the Great Club from the swamp from Blighttown, upgraded with the occult path because occult harms God, which Gwen's a god, and used it to fight the boy Gwen. And it did damage, but I was definitely fat rolling, so it was probably not the best play. I should have gone to... Almost died, even though I was kind of rolling them on the first section, but then on the second attempt, we got no death. Dark Souls 1. Also, I did, this and it pops up, I did buy Seath. That is allowed. I checked on this D run. Basically, you have this area where you have to die to go to another area. That is allowed in terms of the effects. It's alright. But we done it. I'm going to 2 later. I'm going to go to 3. I'm going to go to Sekiro. That's Sekiro. I'm terrified. I'm going to go to Bloodborne. I haven't even played Bloodborne in years. That's going to be a whole new world for me. And then once I'm done with all that, I'm going to purchase. I never played the Demon Souls remake. I played the original on the PS3. And when I had that Demon Souls remake, I'm just going to do a playthrough of Dark Souls Vet plays the Demon Souls remake. And it's going to be my first playthrough, and I'm not going to die one time. I'm going to play Demon Souls remake so well, so executed on my first playthrough. From my veteran capabilities to show if I improved. That is the end of the goal. Whether it's a year from now or whatever. My last upload was like a year from now. But either way, GG's, amazing game. Please play it. Please, Dark Souls 1 Remastered. This is offline, not online, because I'm not trying to have PvP, but PvP is also beautiful. It's just, I kind of have to learn a lot of text for it. I used to do it. GG, boys! GG's! Bye, y'all.